where I was shooting too straight. Remember banned for literally no reason?
There's nothing wrong with me cheating. What is wrong with me cheating?
Alright, Callofduty is a scumbag. Like, there's no two ways about it. Like, the man is a scumbag.
Amen, Call James. Amen.
So tired of these 30 IQ brain-dead idiots who listen to people like Hall of Fame.
What if I told you, you can now stay completely undetected while cheating in Call of Duty? These Warzone streamers have been doing this for years. Accessing and processing application memory needs to be done deeper than the anti-cheat. But how is this possible if the anti-cheat monitors at the kernel level? Well, that's because we need to go deeper, way beyond the operating system, to a realm where software is not required. We leave the anti-cheats behind as we dive deeper, to a level even deeper than the negative ring layers of the Intel architecture. So deep that the anti-cheat is simply off limits. To a level that is the physical hardware. Nothing can be detected here. And this changes everything. This is direct memory access, or DMA for short. Since early Warzone, these have been available for private customers, paying thousands of dollars. But something has now changed, and DMA cheats are now offered to the public, similar to the familiar cheats you see online. Remember, all those used to be private. These streamers have been cheating for years, completely undetected. While the cheaters are using software, the streamers are using hardware. Let me explain how this works. Direct memory access cheats, or DMA for short, are a big problem. They are completely undetectable, and I'm going to be honest with you all. No anti-cheat will ever be able to detect them, and I'm devastated telling you this. PC gaming is finished. These are hardware cheats. Before I explain about them, I want to show you something to help you better understand how they work. This is what a cheat developer had to say about it, and you better believe high-profile Warzone streamers are using this.
We are not changing memory of the game, and don't run any suspicious software on the gaming PC. So it is the best option in terms of safety and overall undetection, because detection of a hardware cheat is an extremely hard task to do, and I would say pretty much impossible for anti-cheats. That is why such cheats are extremely popular among pro players and streamers.
The way it works is that the direct memory access card is plugged into a PCI slot on the gaming computer. This then reads the memory of the game in question. It is constantly sending information to a second computer. This is done simply via the USB cable. The cheats are running on the streaming computer, not the gaming one. Since Ricochet is only interested in the gaming computer that run the Call of Duty client, the second PC can run the cheats all day and completely undetected. Any serious gamer uses a LAN cable and not Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi card can even be removed, and the DMA cheat card can be flashed to disguise it as a Wi-Fi card, thus making PC checks irrelevant and hiding from everything. DMA cheats also allow the user to have a 100% undetectable aimbot. However, additional hardware is required that allows the user to plug their mouse directly into the box. So, in short, the DMA card reads directly from your memory, thus sending back information the cheat tool is requesting on the streaming PC or second laptop. Since Ricochet only care about what's on this PC, this allows streamers to cheat and never get detected. DMA cheats are nothing new, and they have been around for some time now. Despite them being somewhat of an underground cheat that streamers were using, they are now available to the public to be used in Warzone. And the cheating is rampant in the all-female league. A developer who has created many of these cheats stated the following.
We're cheats on ECA and Facey right now, and not a lot of people know about it. So
underground.
Yeah, they charge a lot of money, like thousands of dollars for this.
Okay, I was going to ask whether your device was like, one of the first of its kind, but I'm guessing not
so
really.
Yeah. So the aimbot part definitely is. So the aimbot part, I haven't seen anything that works like that. I've seen some like proof of concepts, but nothing that actually works. And the videos you find on YouTube are very much almost fake. But the radar and the sound DSP are definitely out there.
If someone
sure.
didn't have a clue what it was, and you had to kind of break it down into non-techie layman's terms in a brief summary, how would you do it?
In a non-techie way, it's kind of hard because it's pretty like advanced kind of cheat.
Yeah, agree.
But I'll try. So basically, the normal cheat you have is software cheats. They're just programs that run on your computer, and they modify the game's memory. And so they get from the main game's memory play positions, all stuff like that. But there's also anti-cheats running, like ESEA anti-cheat, Face anti-cheat, that try to detect these kind of programs. And what my cheat does, and so some cheats like more underground kind of stuff, is they have a little chip that you insert into the motherboard of your PC, and it can read the game memory directly. So it doesn't have to run any programs on the target PC, like on a PC you're playing on. And it can just get the player positions and your view angles, and all you need to make a successful cheat can read that with a little chip without any software. And so what my aimbot is it's a little device that's between your mouse and your PC. And so the chip that gets all the game information sends all that information over to the device that sits between the mouse and the PC, and it changes your mouse positions based on that. So you might be aiming way off someone, like maybe way above their head, and then the device that sits between the mouse and the PC will correct that to make it go on the head instead. That's about as brief I can do.
If you broke it out even more, could you say essentially that it was kind of like a device between your mouse and your computer that modified your mouse movements in order to...
Yeah, definitely. Just a device that sits between the mouse and the PC, it modifies your mouse movements, and that's about it.
Yeah. I want to talk about detection, because you say a lot of people are currently using this in pro scenes.
I don't know all the names of the ECA leagues, but there's like main and challenger and all those kind of things.
Yep.
Like that's where it's definitely used. Like I've actually had people claiming they are playing in those leagues, and they want to cheat to play in those. But the detection is kind of, it's not really known how much they know about it. And I have played with it on ECA and Face It, and they just never detected me.
No detections, no bans.
No bans, not at all. If you configure it properly, I don't think they can detect it at all.
Is there some kind of hardware spoof thing that you can do?
Yeah, so what I've done with your device and what most of the people do is they change the IDs of the device so that it shows up as like a graphics card or maybe an Ethernet adapter, and then it's pretty much impossible to detect. Like there's a lot of people using it in semi-pro, as in people don't think anyone cheats at that level, but it's not enough for ECA and Face It to invest a lot of money into detecting it, right? Because it's all underground and barely anyone knows about it, so why would they invest so much money into trying to detect this when they can just keep going to detect only the software cheats?
Do you think devices like this are a huge threat to leagues and online tournaments and things like that? Do you think they have the potential to change that whole scene?
In leagues, definitely. But there are like other cheats that can use with LAN, of course, because LANs usually don't have a lot of security. Like they don't run a lot of anti-cheats, just mainly back.
Obviously, there's a lot of room for development within the cheat. I mean, you showed me the sound ESP thing, showed me the radar thing, which is all pretty mind-blowing that you can do that all from reading.
Yeah, from just
everything
the
hardware-wise.
Yeah, exactly. There is a lot of room for improvement. I've invested a bit of time on this, but I think someone who would sell these professionally, they would be able to really create something.
They smash it.
Yeah. And there's even cheats that use this and do wall hacks, like literal painting on the screen kind of things, like boxes.
How does that work?
Instead of plugging your HDMI cable or whatever directly into your monitor, you put it into a device that sits between the monitor and it kind of like basically draws on top of the screen.
Final question. Could you see something like this being mass produced?
Part of why people want it is because it's so underground and so barely anyone knows it. But I think my video has like 5,000 views, something, so not a lot at all. And I got at least 30 people asking if they could buy it.
Really?
2,000, yeah, 2,000.
You didn't say you were selling it or anything?
No. It's like $2,000 for 30 people. I mean, that's $60,000. That's really a lot of incentive for people to just start a company.
Yeah.
That's like without any advertising. I just posted the video to Reddit and that's all.
There's big money in the cheating scene.
Yeah, absolutely. So
why not?
That's because I program all the devices different. So I've bought one other chip, and I've programmed it differently from the one I gave to you.
In what kind of layer is it different?
It identifies as a different device.
Okay.
So yours might be
spoofed
like
differently.
Yeah, exactly. So yours might be a graphics card, and mine might be a Wi-Fi card. So I've had requests for other games as well. So A lot of people moving to Valorant, wanting
Yeah.
Valorant cheats. I think one of the new got Warzone. I think a lot of people asked. Just yeah, in every game kind of. And when there's money involved, it only goes bigger.
Crazy world we live in. Hardware cheats. Never thought I'd see the day. Thank you very much for the interview. It was really insightful and educating.
Sure. Well, thank you.
Have a great day.
All right. Have a great day.
Peace,
Bye bye.
peace.
Console gaming must now be mandatory when competing for any kind of money. After knowing what we know now, allowing PC players to compete in tournaments is absolute madness. If these streamers are as good as they keep telling us, consoles shouldn't be a problem, if you're not cheating. Please, Activision, cut the PC loose. I understand there are many innocent players on PC, but the infestation is unrecoverable, and the Call of Duty franchise will be done in 6 months. DMA cheats are now available for the general public. It's up to you, as a publisher, to save your game. Please cut this crossplay link completely, and send Call of Duty back to console. If gamers still want to play on PC, that's fine, but not on the same server as consoles. Now is the time to set an example, and other games will follow. DMA cheats are now here, and here to stay. The streamers you trust are taking you for a fool. Today is the 11th of January, 2024. And I tried to warn you. Please don't be blind to my warnings.
Take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Do we simply turn our heads and look the other way? Well, the world turns.